Hello, this is Wojciech Pietrzak again in my ITSL game against Babus Benjamin from Hungary. And again, I as USSR have 3 1-ups cards, which is quite poor, so 14 ups plus China card. I used to win all the games against Benjamin to some point, and then he started playing successfully against me and being a tough opponent. This is not the worst possible hand, however. At first, if it's perched, the perch is effective on 2 cards only, because scoring, or maybe 3, because scoring and ones are not affected, and all of the ones are going to be played. The goal may be useful as an event. NASA is rather straightforward headline. So Asia can be fought for, but not at all cost. I think the first move after Nasser headline could be, for example, duck and cover to Afghanistan and Lebanon, maybe. Okay, classical. So let's go for it. I was saying something about being perched with this hand. Okay. So let's lower Defcon this way rather than with cooling. On the positive side, if he cools, I have a counter coup and I'm the last to coup. On the negative side, the last to coup cannot take Lebanon with. Defcon at 3. Oh, he left Asia? Okay. It won't score better. Not now, at least. Okay. The goal is only going to delay European domination, but I think it's worth playing anyway, because it threatens Asia. Sorry, it threatens Algeria. If I space NORAD, I'm not losing any ops, because I would space it anyway, and 2 or 3 ops doesn't matter. So if I space NORAD and event the goal, I only lose 1 op due to duck and cover. Of course, there's a bigger loss coming from the fact that he knew in advance that I'm gonna lose them. Yeah, let's play it. I'd like to have some mill-ups. Because he is likely to have some. So maybe I won't be so greedy with NORAD. course not Truman can be activated against France, but this is rather irrelevant. I assume he controls France anyway. If he leaves it, I will control it with the China card. If he does things like this, it suggests that his hand isn't very convincing. So I may risk Ops War, or maybe even put NORAD in France. And hey, blockade starts looking quite good, but nah, I guess he has 3 ops cards, just not too playable. Okay, let's space it. Successful spaces have 2 VP swing, so probably sooner or later pays for itself. Oh, a good coup target. This is what I needed. And a very good coup roll. So he's probably gonna score Europe, but well, this couldn't be helped. And Europe is the least important region to fight for as USSR, because the chances aren't really promising anyway. Even if I don't coup, he does, so I won't have DEFCON at 5 to coup Italy. Okay, I will coup in this case. Oh, and it was rather a successful one. And this denies him presence in the only non-scored yet region, even if for a while. And he didn't coup successfully. So, defectors, this is what triggers me. Duck and cover is not of a concern, so I can headline Olympic Games safely. 5-year plan, yes. Commitment, okay, could be worse. This was slightly annoying. Okay, I will have mill-ups anyway if I wish. There's a risk of coup failing totally, but the problem really is that even if I succeed with the coup, he responds with regaining presence in Middle East. And lack of presence costs him 3 victory points extra. So I prefer to give him this coup and just wait what happens. Didn't roll well, so this is the time to start spreading here and here. Serious crisis may be a decent late move. Maybe a year 6. US Japan influence. Yep, island. And Iran, yes, also a decent one. So South Korea, and let's go to Libya, attempting to secure. My idea is take South Korea without playing Korean War, trigger the war if he doesn't trigger Arab-Israeli war in the turn. Okay, this plus Lebanon coup means that I no longer have problems answering the question where to de-Stalinize from. This is overinvestment. He wasted 4 ops in one battleground country which is vulnerable to Muslim revolution and doesn't change the domination status. He'll need 2 more to gain domination, which I can stop with 1. Okay, South Korea taken. I no longer need Korean War as a threat, so I'm gonna play it, gain 2 military operations and a chance for 2 victory points. Counting the probability, the card is worth 3 victory points, minus some minor probability that he plays Arab-Israeli war, in which case it's worth 2 victory points less because it doesn't provide mill-ups which are necessary. Nah, let's leave him this Italy as it is. NORAD is activated. Yep. Or not? No, I didn't activate it. Let's do it this way. He's gonna repair it, of course. Or maybe not. Yes, he does. Okay, play the event. Failed, but not really relevant. Totally wasted if he plays Arab-Israeli war, but there are worse things in this game to face, and Suez Crisis is gonna be a nice last action round play, probably denying him from his planned last action round play, if any. The riddle for you for this game is why the video has the title it has. And I'm not meaning the ITSL prefix, but the actual title of the video. Why did I call it this way? I'm not promising any prizes for this. He had Arab-Israeli war, and I rolled nice, but he did nice to wait with it. Okay, I assume you don't have a playable 4, so you don't regain European domination. Equalist Asia, but Asia is still rather Soviet. It scores 2 for me, and I need 1 more country to dominate it. But yes, Southeast Asia is very blue. Because I didn't get D cards, and I didn't... oh, I did get Vietnam revolts. Okay, Truman is gone, so fighting for France is something I can do. CIA. What's the fiddle status? It hasn't been played. Okay, so let's check his hand. Oh. Europe scoring. Not so straightforward. He needs 1, 2, 3 to dominate. If I play CIA, he needs only 3 to dominate. Okay, fighting for Europe in a long run makes probably no sense. But in a short run, okay, I'm losing these victory points. But first, let's get rid of CIA and not give him military operations. If there was a theoretical possibility that I roll a 7, it would be a defcon suicide move. But 6 was the most I could roll, so it was a safe roll. I assume he takes France, West Germany and Great Britain with his next moves. If he takes any other non-battleground, I am of course free to play special relationship. Oh, one more thing to be checked. He played independent threats, so he may not have it. I'm very unlucky that it is particularly Europe that returned, not any of the other scorings. I'm also not happy about the fact that he has bought D cards. But maybe, just maybe, it means he has some problems handling his hand. Of course, I'm also extremely unhappy that I'm purged for the second time. Now for the happy things. I got Indo-Pakistani war, so he doesn't get it. Somewhat weird choice of countries to fight for. Okay, this is probably worth trying. I might really stop his European domination for a while. Okay, in the long run he is gonna dominate Europe, but in the long run I have to play this damned hand anyway. So in a short run I may as well give him this one victory point and threaten to take Greece and put one in Spain, Portugal, or the reverse. The reverse is better. So he now should take care of Greece. Of course he should take Greece before Canada, because I don't have access to Canada. He has both D cards. He'll likely space one and hold one. Or he'll space decal and UN intervene distal. He doesn't take Greece. Okay, if I put 1, 2 and 3 here, he puts 4, 3 here and 1 here. But if he now uses nuclear test ban to Greece and France, I respond with Marshall Plan to Czechoslovakia and Turkey, and he still doesn't have domination. He puts one in Canada. I respond with Romanian application, and okay, if he then has independent threats, I am unlucky. But he has to invest in Europe anyway, and this is a much higher investment than he probably had in mind. Maybe I should have put all 3 in France. Okay, if I count well, he now has Europe, decal and nuclear test ban. This is a good waiting move under such circumstances. He's waiting for me to play Marshall, but this should cost him European domination. Because he's not doing this the correct way. Doesn't seem so. Excuse me. Okay, you go to space. You give me time to space as well. Just don't be too greedy. The CIA was a great move. It completely provoked him to overcombinate by seeing my hand and assuming I'm gonna do something else than I actually did. Of course he now should dump Europe for 0, then wait for my move and spread to Zaire, Colombia and probably Mexico. Maybe Saharan states, maybe Costa Rica. There are targets. Maybe India, although if he dumps Europe now, it's very likely that I just dump Marshall to India. This way. But now I know that he has to play Europe scoring. So I may even fight for Europe in the long run. I mean, put Marshall into France. He makes it 5-3. But still has to fight for it. Because, okay, special relationship, no. Because he takes Canada and I can't respond relevantly. With Marshall he also takes Canada, so Marshall, Greece and Turkey, and the third influence somewhere. Maybe Haiti? It's uncouable now. Or just Pakistan. Yeah, I think. This is a good call, because he has the China card, and I have Indo-Paki. Of course, this Europe is saved from domination only temporarily, but temporarily is good enough when doesn't show up until turn 7 at least. In the meantime, other scorings show up, including the unwanted ones. What am I doing with this hand? Muslim is probably a late play in turn. Cutting Africa is something to be done soon. No reason to gain domination in Central America because he won't coup Haiti or Nicaragua, but just shore up Panama. So if Central America scores 2, it's perfectly okay. It does. Oh, 3, yes, of course. Forgot about presence. Special relationship for oh fuck, I meant for space race now. Okay, no fight for decal, so let's play it before it gets worse. Nasty. So, am I increasing DEFCON now or not? How I learned to stop worrying: if I put it at 5, I have 2 coups against Thailand, but I don't have good cards to perform them. So, let's first clear Middle East from his presence. Make it hard for him to get back. And yeah, no really no need to play OPEC there, because it's likely to score much more later. Okay, it doesn't score him anything, just France is unbeatable. So let's just secure access to Zaire at last. Nicely failed. I want to play Indo-Pakistani War for Ops, so no provoking him to get it with a China card. I didn't see this one coming. But okay, non-scored regions are Asia, Middle East, Africa, South America. And South America is 0, Asia looks good although volatile, Middle East looks equal but has potential on my side, not counting Sadat and Camp David. And Africa looks bluish, but this should be repairable more or less. However, things don't look as good as used to. Asia no longer gives advantage. Okay, this is a great combo. Quagmire, Alliance for Progress, which is an empty event. Quagmire first. Very much hoping for him to fail on his first roll. Okay, triggering this messes things up. So certainly missile envoy first, because I want him to be forced to discard this one. Ooh, haha. Yummy, yummy. I assume he doesn't have any other 4-ops cards. Succeeded. So let's discard this as an empty event. And what do you have there? I always have a counter coup if he coups, but maybe it's worth playing Asia scoring instead. Asia should be at 4-7 now. Yep. Che is useless. The drawback is that I didn't cancel NORAD, so if it's played, it's gonna last forever. He may take Burma and Philippines, but this has a downside risk of my successful Thailand coup. Good move for him would be "We will bury you" coup in Pakistan, but he doesn't have "We will bury you". Because if he did, ay. Okay, so Asia is gonna score 3 only. And I'll have to fight for Middle East to score more than 0. which it won't. So long gunman to Nigeria. If possible, maybe I should have played it now. Norat evented, yes. Norat is gonna be a pain for the rest of the game, unless socialist governments or the Cambridge Hive help. The Cambridge 5 in turn 7 only. Kaboom! Okay, I have to play this eventually. Africa, South America, and now don't look that good. I think I'm eventually play. Oh, ooh. Okay, in such a case, I have to deny you domination, my friend, and excuse me for a moment. Sorry, but I was hungry. But I was rather lucky, and other than that, I see some problems here. Is there any meaningful way to fight for Africa? I sincerely doubt it. Africa scores 10 and isn't gonna score less. Very unfortunate. Okay. One of the rules says if you can't fight for the region, don't. Because attempting to do so, you lose the region and you lose other regions too. You can fight for the other region, which I totally don't like. For Africa is now possible with a country count. Hard and tricky, but possible. So let's first keep him slightly busy here. Here's rich man. Okay. I can fight for these regions at least. I have to play the entire hand. And I don't want to birch up myself. So I think birch up for space race. Independent threats for hold. But China is going to be played. And the China is going to break Algeria, I think. Oh no. Oh no. This is certainly too much. Okay, plans changed. I don't need this one. But I start needing this one. So we'll trap space. Blockade is unclear. Okay, but it's now clear. He plays as if he had South America scoring. But I think it's too risky to speculate on that by playing bird trap to Uruguay and Brazil in the last action round. Leading by 10 victory points, but I don't like what's going on here. both scorings remain scored, it's gonna be even. And the board is also about even. Come on. How rich can you be? Fortunately for me, breaks by one only time. But how long can it be true? Okay, with Czechoslovakia, independent threats is, let's say, a free play, because whatever it does, he's not dominating Europe. So at the very last, I may trigger independent threats and use its ops. For example, it uses another 4 and breaks to Argentina. I may coup Colombia, and even at 1 I deny him domination. He acts as if he had South America scoring, and a 4 would be really punishing him in Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil. But I don't have a 4, so what a rich hand he had. Okay, I only thought it was rich. Grain sales is as rich as a hand. I didn't really want to trigger blockade until we will bury you. It's not revealed. Oh, yes, this would be a good reason not to. Yuck. I got them both. The worst thing is I don't really have a good headline. Come on, the headline will bury you. I don't have coup in Africa. If I headline salt, I deny salts. Cooing. I want there to be only one coup, and I want to perform with shuttle diplomacy. I think I should risk headlining South America scoring, because even if he messes up with this, I can coup Africa and probably even deny him domination by the counter count. Alright, I coup Zaire with We Will Bury You, which guarantees me, yes, he may mess up with this. Argentina. Failed, fortunately. Who in Zaire guaranteed success? Yes, Norad. Forgot about it. And it may mess up with either Korea. But now with shovel and salt may just equalize. Just grab 3 other African countries. So Africa costs me only a 3, and this is far more than I could beg for. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Shuttle diplomacy is going to be a pain in Middle East after Sadat is played and after Camp David Accords is played. How about with this hand I have to bite some serious bullets anyway. Voice of America space. Bartrap hold, ask not played. Or Bartrap on myself. Which is always very risky, and of course can't be played before Africa is scored. Okay, no reason to hold on Africa any longer. It just can't cost less. It might help saving another card. Where should I put influence now? I think priority is Israel. This is the moment when I feel I may be losing this game. And it looks deserved from my opponent's point of view. This coloring is coming. really prefer to have salt as my AR7. And to protect Cuba against nasty realignments. Actually, liberation theology is not as bad to be drawn from salt. But pressure is the best card here. Certainly. Okay, I have to win it before the final scoring, because the final scoring will be lost. That's for sure. I think I forgot to put my microphone in the correct place, and you might not hear me for about 20 minutes or so, for which I sincerely apologize. I remind you the question: why did I choose such title to this video? I don't promise prizes for this one. Come on. Defcon at 5, you offer me such a hand when he can have defectors. Damn it. Could even give him bird trap if Defcon wasn't that high. Blah. Oh fuck. Okay, bird trap, solidarity and grain sales are real problems. Recompense Libya is not a problem. But apart from that, the problem is this hand is so low in ups. So poor. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no, and his hand is so good. Damn. Okay, let's fight for Asia when it's still possible. After all, I have 4 battlegrounds in Asia against 1. I have a decal. And he has so good hand. turning this turn into cubes back and forth doesn't look that bad. I'm afraid Solidarity has to be played. Okay, this is literally my last chance, so I have to play this bear trap on myself. I know he doesn't have red scar perch, so I am gonna be able to discard both Brain Soviets and Solidarity, either to space or to trap. Cool. Okay, it worked well, but I really think he should have... Okay, he broke Korea's anyway. Succeeded in the first attempt. All right. Okay, come on, you are my very best chance now. Damn! It's another crucial roll. I feel I rolled poorly in this game. It's only a feeling, okay. I don't have any evidence, I'm not counting it, but... Yikes. Not that I needed it desperately. Yes, I know Cuba. I really couldn't defend it. Yuck. Oh, and he has over control in Argentina after his coup. This can be crucial as well, because... What? Okay. Because it actually makes a difference between being able to and not being able to control Argentina after triggering the Iron Lady. Excuse me. Seems like he outplayed me again. And North Sea oil. The worst effect of this, because I don't think it's ever gonna be relevant that I can play OPEC. Okay, I have to be brave and hope for no defectors. I have 3 DEFCON suicides in my hand. Star Wars, duck and cover, tear down this wall. One can be held, one can be spaced. If I space, for example, duck and cover can be played on my first action round, but it costs. Nuclear test ban can save me for somehow. If I successfully space, for example, tear down this wall, and he does not respond with a successful space race roll, sorry, Star Wars is a safe play. But in general, this game just looks lost. And the best I can do is to speculate on surviving this turn. And making it until the next turn, and having war games in my hand. Okay. I don't think you need this one, my dear friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How much is this one worth? Only a 1. Okay, if I can't have more. Indo-Pakistan, you will give me my mid-ops. West Asia scoring. So now what? He has OPEC and he has the Reformer. I bet he's gonna space the Reformer. Let's hope I can make this. Let's hope he can't make his Reformer now. Failed. Okay. So Star Wars is a safe play until the end of the turn. But South African unrest is certainly of a higher priority, because I can fight back for Africa suddenly. Indo-Pakistani war must be an event. Because I need military operations and I need victory points to speculate on war games on the last turn. Because there's absolutely no way I can survive the final scoring. No fucking way. He has 4 cards. And these are Junta, Kitchen Debates, How I Learned, and Marine Barracks Bombing. This is to stop junta from some stupid activities. This is to provoke junta play. Down, I'm leading by victory points almost from the beginning of this game, and I'm feeling so uncomfortable about how it goes on. Still uncomfortable. And still uncomfortable. Why couldn't I have won at least this one? Yeah, I know, I know. So what are the odds of winning this game? I think about 5%, maybe less. Now I think it's 0. Okay, the whole hand is fully playable because stack and cover is gonna be UN intervened. Our main Tehran is almost meaningless in the last action, but in the last turn. NATO can be played very late. But it's pathetic. I should survive until the final scoring, but the final scoring is gonna be very, very lost. Oh no. Come fucking on. That should be illegal. Okay, the most important thing is to attempt to avoid his control of Central America, but not when I'm rolling ones on coups. Yeah, I know you got it. It would be too lucky if I got it. Of course, there are no Defcon suicide cards left for USA. Yeah, I know. I'm sentenced to rolling poorly on crucial rolls. Damn it. Okay. Let's show him 5 cards which I don't have. On the other hand, I roll very nice on not that crucial rolls. So he probably won, so this is a good moment to congratulate him. I also thank you for watching this game, watch it till the end. I remind you the question, why did I call this video, why did I give such a title to this video? You may guess in comments. If you like my videos, please subscribe. If you like this particular video, please give it a like. I'd also appreciate donations to PayPal. And well, was it another one? No, a 2. Of course. It doesn't even stop it. Show me your special relationship. Without counting, I predict 25 victory points in my opponent's favor. And my ITSL situation doesn't look good. I have 50% out of 6 games, so 3 losses out of 20 games in total, 3 victories, and at least 2 strong opponents before me, Janusz Schulz and Youngbe Park. Now don't tell me you have a 4 to repair it. Not that it matters, of course. The score is even, I'm not leading anywhere, and he's leading in plethora of regions. 4 of them, actually. Only Africa and Europe are not dominated by him. Yep. Okay, Middle East. But he regained domination. 21. Not bad as a prediction. See you, bye.